Hey everybody, J Square John Jeremy here, and this is going to be another one of our semi-vlog videos, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call these things, so I'm just going to call them that. Um, and in this video, I wanted to talk a bit about our content on the channel. So, more recently, we've been doing these react videos where we've been looking back at past series and kind of commenting on them, kind of giving a history toward them. And I like the idea, I like the concept, I like the feedback that I've been getting with them. I think what I want to do with that is tailor that into this Saturday sort of podcast vlog thing where we can kind of do like a look back segment on that uh, show, whatever length it is, whatever we want to call it. That way we can tailor that content toward that area. Um, so the reason why I'm making this video in particular is because I'm asking for feedback regarding uh, different content. We've already announced that there is going to be a series based around Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and it's launching on February the 1st. Now, a game like Romance of the Three Kingdoms is what I would consider a long form series, a longer series, in which I would presume we're looking at around 50 plus episodes of this particular series. And while that is great to play, I will enjoy it thoroughly, and I'm sure that many will as well. I'm not sure that everyone will, and I want to make sure that this channel has something for as many people as possible. So I wanted to ask more about short form content, series that are around 10, maybe 15 videos at max, where we're able to kind of get a few more different types of games in there, along with the a longer strategy game like Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And the way I was thinking about doing this is that instead of doing these react videos as I have been doing, um, based on your suggestions in the comments below on this video, and from what I already have available to me on in my Steam library, we could do pilot sessions where literally it would just be me playing a game for 20, 30 minutes. It'd be 1, 2 episodes, 3 max right now, and just kind of test out the waters of that video series and see if people enjoy it. And then based on that, we can then, chalk that off and add it to the list as far as a series that, deserves more videos. And the way I looked at this, the way I thought about this was very similar to how Amazon does their pilot programs, or at least did, in which they would have a whole bunch of pilots and they would put them all out on their Prime Video, and people would watch them and they would rate them. They would vote on them, and then based on those votes, those that had high, 5-star ratings and a multitude of views and comments around it, those got picked up and those became full series. Things like Man in the High Castle, Mozart in the Jungle. These are series that Amazon piloted and showed, and then based on feedback grew them into full series. So I thought, well, surely we can do the same thing here. I mean, there's really no difference. It's just that instead of them all coming out at once, it would just be a different video a day or a different game a day. And then based on the number of interactions, I'm thinking like likes, thumbs up on the video. Based on the number of those interactions, people could then decide if that was truly a series that they would want to watch. And then it would have to be some sort of arbitrary number. I mean, maybe it doesn't have to be, but I'm thinking, something like 200 likes. Most new series on this channel that do tend to do well start off with getting around 200 to 300 likes. The highest end series, I'm thinking more like the Crusader Kings and Sid Meier's Pirates, EVE Online. Those got more like 500, 600, and then from there we can decide, which series we would want to do and provide for the channel. And this is different. This is different than what I've done before, and I admit that. And I am nervous about that too, because I've never kind of collaborated in this way with the audience before. And obviously, looking back on it now, it makes sense, but it's almost like I'm risking things, I guess. But then again, looking back, in the past year, the things that I wanted to do, like purely me, didn't go so well. I loved doing the Fruit of Grisaia visual novel, and there were a few that enjoyed it. But that was 60, 70 episodes, and it became, a barely watched series, and while it was disappointing to see that, I should have asked first, should have tested the waters first, should have collaborated with you all first, before doing something like that on such a long series and a long commitment. Now, I hope that in the future we can do more visual novels. That's me personally, that's my hope, and I hope that eventually we do get an audience for that, but obviously that wasn't what you were looking for right then and there. So, post in the comments section below regarding suggestions on what games, shorter series again, keep in mind, we're not talking like long series Crusader Kings 2 stuff, shorter games that are easy to complete that you'd like to see tried out here on the channel, and then based on the number of likes on a video or comments on the video, and I'll think about that. Or you can provide suggestions on that in the comment as well. We'll test out the waters, as it were. In the meantime, you can also provide suggestions in the Discord as well, and I'll put another plug on the Discord. If you are not there, it is a fun place to be. We are having interactions every day, and I am posting on there every day, which is more than I can say for Twitter and Facebook, actually. So apologies on that, but I should be better at that. But if you're interested, please join the Discord. There are other people there as well, and I really want to build that sort of community around that. Before I forget, there's also going to be a post on Patreon if it's not already up. If it's not already up already, it should be up by the time this video posts, where it is a discussion around RTK13 custom created characters. If you are a patron, you are eligible to create a custom character, and there is a post in Patreon where it discusses how you can create yours and how that works out in the game. So if you are a patron, please go ahead and make your created character. If you're interested in becoming a patron, the link is in the description as well as on this video somewhere here. Then, of course, can't forget about Mixer. We will be doing streaming content on Mixer once we go live in February, and I'm even thinking about doing the podcast vlog thing live on Mixer as the train comes in behind me right now. Thank you, train. I appreciate you so much. And I thought about this because it makes it feel more like a talk show, and I love talk shows. Not the whole banter back and forth between like celebrities and things. That I'm not so much a fan of, but I like the idea of delivering monologues about talking about news and what interests the viewers have. And I thought about doing it, and more I'm thinking about doing it live. Why not? The platform is there, the potential is there. I don't know if anybody else is doing it. I've not seen it, but then again, I barely watch anything at all. So I'm sure that this has already been done several times over, and I'm late to the ball game as I usually am. But I'm really thinking about giving that a shot too. So I want to make sure that we continue to bring out that message that Mixer will be the place for that. That's really all I've got for this video here. So please go ahead and do all those things I just said. Do them all, every single thing. And I will see you all next time, hopefully with some game content to provide. And that'll be exciting. I'm excited. Until next time, this is J Square John Jeremy signing out, saying so long and take care.